Peace, everybody. I hope everyone is having a great day. So, October 20th of this year, I embarked on a journey to the Dominican Republic to run the Santo Domingo Marathon. It was nothing but an amazing experience. I had the pleasure of having my mother with me, and just to get her on a plane was a huge challenge for me because she hates flying. She hates it so much that she needs to be on medication in order for her to board planes. But I kept reminding her that, and I'm gonna make a reference here, that according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the overall fatality risk is 0.23% of you dying on a plane crash. This means that you will need to fly every day for more than 10,000 years in order for you to be in a fatal plane crash. On the other hand, the chances of dying in a car collision are about 1 in 101 chances. So, but I understand her, being over 35,000 feet up in the air can be challenging for anybody, especially when you have the notion that you have nothing but air under you and ocean or land. It can be a problem. But once we landed, she came back to herself, and that's when the fun started, because I had planned a trip for her to get out of the comfort zone and explore the beauty of the Dominican Republic, especially the Peravia province, which actually has sand dunes. It has a salt mine. I have everything in this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. And let's have some coffee while we enjoy this amazing journey. So peace, and always exercise.
Santo Domingo capital, a historical odyssey, founding and early history. Santo Domingo, the vibrant capital of the Dominican Republic, boasted a rich history dating back to its establishment by the Spanish in 1496. Initially situated on the east bank of the Ozama River, the city later migrated to the west bank in 1502 under the direction of Nicolas de Ovando. This pivotal relocation marked the initiation of the city's legacy as the oldest continuously inhabited European settlement in the Americas. As the inaugural seat of Spanish colonial rule in the New World, Santo Domingo held a unique and prestigious status. It served as the birthplace of the first university, cathedral, castle, monastery, and fortress in the Americas, symbolizing the city's cultural and architectural richness across the centuries. Colonial, a monument to history. At the core of Santo Domingo lay the Ciudad Colonial, or Colonial City, a historic central neighborhood bearing witness to the city's colonial legacy. Designated as a significant site by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization UNESCO, this area, also known as La Zona, was situated on the west bank of the Ozama River and encompassed 1.06 km within a walled perimeter. The cobblestone streets of Ciudad Colonial guided visitors through a journey in time, unveiling landmarks such as the Alcázar de Colón, a grand palace, the formidable Fortaleza Ozama, a testament to major events in Dominican history, and the awe-inspiring Catedral de Santa Maria la Menor, the first cathedral in the Americas. Park Colon, the central public space in the district, featured a bronze statue of Christopher Columbus and served as a hub for exploration. The nearby Cao Las Damas, dating back to 1502, stood as the oldest paved street in the New World, bordered by significant landmarks like the French Embassy and the National Pantheon of the Dominican Republic. Oblisco de Santo Domingo, a symbol of independence. Prominently standing along Avenida George Washington, the Oblisco Hembra and Oblisco Macho were twin monuments erected to commemorate the Dominican Republic's independence from Haiti in 1844. The female obelisk represented the Dominican Republic, while the male obelisk symbolized the triumph of the Republic. These structures stood as powerful reminders of the nation's resilience and commitment to freedom. Plaza and Monument Fray Anton de Montesinos, a voice for justice. On the Mailcan, near the entrance to the Ozama River, stood the monumental statue of Fray Anton de Montesinos, a gift from the Mexican government to the Dominican people. This 15-foot statue, designed by sculptor Antonio Castellanos, served as a powerful reminder of the struggles against tyranny and injustice. Guardian against pirates. As a historic fort built between 1503 and 1510, Fort San Gil stood as the first line of defense against pirate attacks. Located on the Mailcan, it anchored the city wall that encircled the colonial core where it met the Caribbean Sea. This fortress bore witness to the city's resilience against external threats and served as a testament to its strategic importance. Southside at Punta Torrecilla, guiding lights on the Caribbean coast. The Pharos on Southside at Punta Torrecilla, a lighthouse with its distinctive yellow and black colors, graced the entrance to the port of Santo Domingo. Positioned on the coral cliffs of the Caribbean Sea, it stood as both a guiding light for maritime navigation and a symbol of the city's connection to the vast seas that surrounded it. The lighthouse, visible from various points in the city, added to the maritime charm of Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo, with its captivating blend of history, culture, and landmarks, invited visitors to embark on a journey through time and immerse themselves in the stories written on its cobblestone streets and monumental structures. As the heartbeat of the Dominican Republic, the capital continued to resonate with the echoes of its past while embracing the vibrant spirit of its present.
So I'm supposed to run a marathon tomorrow, and lots of people like to eat a lot a lot of carbs and things like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is even the proper way to do it. But what works for me is like eating light. For example, like salad with chicken, tostones, which is fried plantains and things like that, and lots of H2O. Works pretty well. So that's usually what I do. I do eat a heavy breakfast before the race, or a heavy meal before the race, and coffee to make sure that I go to the bathroom before the race. Very important. So if I eat heavy, then I'm not sure if my body's going to process the whole thing throughout the night. So light, I know my body's actually going to reward me with an easy trip to the bathroom before the race. So there it is. I'm hours away from leaving everything on the field. So peace.
On a vibrant Sunday morning, October 22nd, 2023, the sun dawned over Santo Domingo with the promise of adventure as I geared up for the Santo Domingo Marathon. The city, with its rich history and lively spirit, provided the perfect backdrop for this exhilarating journey. Days before the marathon, I made my way to the heart of the city, where the anticipation hung in the air at the Hotel Colonial Santo Domingo. The convention center, a bustling hub of energy and excitement, was the epicenter for participants eager to collect their bibs and ensure everything was in order for the upcoming race. The convention center, seamlessly integrated into the Hotel Colonial Santo Domingo, buzzed with the camaraderie of fellow runners. The air was filled with the scent of anticipation as I navigated through the crowd, picking out my bib, a tangible symbol of the challenge and triumph awaiting me on the marathon course. As the sun painted the sky with hues of pink and orange, race day arrived.
Howdy, what's up, brother? Auri. Hey, hermano, esto está bueno. Auri va a correr uno. Claro, ya lo sabes. 1 metro.
Miren, primero dando gracias a Dios por estar aquí una vez más.
In the pre-dawn darkness, the starting line beckoned, a gathering of shadows and silhouettes anticipating the forthcoming challenge. The historic streets of Santo Domingo awaited, each cobblestone holding stories of the city's past and the promise of a personal journey ahead. The marathon course unfolded like a carefully scripted tale, leading us through the iconic landmarks of the city. We traversed the cobblestone streets of Ciudad Colonial, ran past the Obelisko de Santo Domingo, and felt the rhythmic beat of the city's heart as we navigated the Mailkin. Every step echoed the history and vibrancy of Santo Domingo. As I ran through the city, the cheers of spectators and fellow runners fueled my determination. The Dominican Republic spirit intertwined with the marathon route, creating a unique and memorable experience. Bands played lively music, and locals lined the streets, offering water, encouragement, and smiles that transcended language barriers. The marathon became more than a race. It became a celebration of resilience, community, and the unyielding spirit of Santo Domingo. My legs pushed against fatigue, and every hill presented a challenge.
19 miles completed thus far this morning. Running the marathon, I am cramping heavily. Oh my God, the humidity here is insane. I'm sweating very much. Mentally, I'm ready. My body is not responding as I wanted to. I'm cramping heavily, I said, and that is not good. Now comes the challenge part of playing with intervals, trying to finish the race at a decent time. Otherwise, I'm just going to be doing sightseeing, but heavily I am cramping. But one thing that I am not, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a quitter. Never been and never will. Peace.
But the support from the sidelines and the scenic beauty of the city provided the motivation to press on. The final stretch of the marathon took me back to the starting point.
Here we go. 4 horas. Oh my God. Ay.
Wow.
Finish line, a sense of accomplishment and elation enveloped me. I had conquered the streets of Santo Domingo, completing a marathon that intertwined personal achievement with the rich tapestry of Dominican history.
That was hard. 4 hours, 35 minutes. Now I'm gonna collect my favorite part. A medal. Hola. Wait. Ah! Coño!
The finish line was not just an end, but a beginning and celebration of the journey, the friendships forged on the course, and the city that had become a part of my marathon story. Santo Domingo, with its warmth and vibrancy, had witnessed my footsteps, and I left the marathon course with a heart full of memories and a sense of pride that transcended the finish line. The Santo Domingo Marathon of 2023 was more than a race. It was an odyssey, a chapter written in the historic streets of a city that embraced the spirit of every runner who dared to take on its challenges.
Vaya folclórico, oye, disculpa la tardanza y los dolores de cabeza, ¿sabes? Agradezco tu paciencia y esta gran oportunidad. Dile, ya tú ves cómo siempre la brega.
Así que se tiene que hacer aquí en la República Dominicana con una presidente bien fría, después de quemar tantas calorías y terminar este maratón que fue uno de los más difíciles en mi carrera profesional. Ya lo saben, eso es lo único que tengo que decir. Pero mira qué medalla más bella. Esa medalla está súper linda. Salud. Ya lo sabe, caballero. ¿Cómo que dice? ¿Cómo que dice la canción?
Todo mi mami.
Oye,
Es que todo mi mami que lo doy.
oye, ¿cómo suena la guitarra?
Oye, ¿cómo es?